I came 20 years ago, and I arrived in 2001, May 25th at 3 p.m.
Cristian Longo, the CEO of Link Hospitality. You've created Praise app, and you've even opened a Cafe Prana in South Beach, correct?
Correct. Thank you for having me
Yeah.
here.
So we've met, we've talked, and one of the things I kind of want to is kind of go back in time a little bit and talk about you're originally from Argentina, came to America, and tell me about when you first came to Miami, that experience of kind of starting out here.
Well, it was a little bit crazy, you know. I came 20 years ago, and I arrived in 2001, May 25th at 3 p.m.
Wow.
So
you remember
at
the exact moment?
3 p.m. is land the flight, and it's funny because 11:30 I start as a houseman in the overnight cleaning in Westin Diploma in Hollander in a hotel that is have more than 1,000 rooms.
Yeah.
I recall that I clean in the area from the convention centers. So they assigned me clean the all restrooms in the convention center. That is 8 set of bathrooms. So imagine this one is 16 bathroom men and ladies, and I remember that the ladies have 24 toilets.
Wow.
So
24 toilets.
I recall very well because the first night I cry all night and say, okay, I can do it this one.
Yeah.
I can. I have 21-year-old. Say why I need to be here. I cry.
Yeah.
Second night I cry again. The third night I recall my father's phrase. I tell, hey, always you need to try to do your best. So I need to do something different, and I start to clean very well the toilet.
Yeah.
And cleaning all the details, the corners.
Yeah.
You know, my bathroom was immaculate.
Yeah.
I want to feel that the people that enter to my bathrooms feel like, wow, who's cleaning these bathrooms? Because it's great. So after 6 months, they give me a promotion for a lead person.
Yeah.
After another 6 months, they give me a promotion for supervisor.
Yeah.
After 11 years, I was the director of operation from Florida. So this is how I grow in this beautiful country, and this is it's very hard. In the middle, I recall one of my requests. The CEO from the company that I work, the company have more than 1,000 employees.
Yeah.
It's a staffing company, and we're running more than I running personally. I was in charge of more than 36 hotels, almost 1,000 employees in the area in Florida, and part of my area was Orlando.
Yeah.
So what I do is because I hate wasting time. So I drive in from Miami at 4 a.m. to Orlando, have all meetings, pass all day and back to Miami because I don't want to spend time there. I can do it, for the span of the company. I can leave at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Do all my meetings, stay over there, and the next day back to Miami. But they will spend all day in the road, so I don't want to waste in time. So I do it that. So I recall one day that I went to Orlando, I back to Miami, 6 p.m. Almost, well, it was around to 7 p.m.
Yeah.
I tried to open the door from my home, see my little baby, and I opened the door and someone is calling me.
Yeah.
Say, hey, hi, Steve, the CEO from the company. Yeah, Christian, I know that you are in Orlando. Tomorrow we have a walkthrough in the new hotel. We need to pass a proposal. You are here, no? Say, no, I am in Miami. Say, I need you here right now.
Yeah.
Hang up. So I have two options. Or back or resign, because if I'm not there, say crying, back to Orlando, because I decide, say, okay, baby, hey, dad is here, he's my wife, and I'm back to Orlando. All the route back to Orlando, crying. But what's my decision?
Yeah.
So I mentioned before, it's everything about the decision that we take in our life.
Yeah. And I want to go back because we kind of glossed over that. You know, you were saying that when you first got to the U.S. in your first 3 nights, you pretty much cried every night, right? Can you take me back just to that moment and just kind of break down, like, why were you crying? Because obviously you knew you were coming for that job, but probably had a different vision of what America was going to be, and then the reality of like, oh, now this is what I got to do every day.
Well, you know, I remember I have a 21-year-old, and you know,
you're coming to South Beach.
I was in Argentina. I don't say I have a great economy. You know, my family is coming, not for a rich family. You know, my dad and my mama working all days. I care my brothers. I am the older one. We are 5, so 3 sisters, 2 sisters and 3 brothers. So, you know, I would say it's a poor family. Yeah. We can have the lunch and the dinner, and but it was hard. So when I decided to come in, I recall that I working in the restaurant as a waiter, you know, and as a server, and I make a good tip over there in Argentina. Yeah. So my friends say, "Why you want to move? Yeah. Why you want to live over there?
You had a good life in Argentina overall."
Know, I want to do something different. I want to investigate what happened out of Argentina. So I did this step. You know, I jumped and I moved to United States. I have the opportunity to come in with all my papers. So, you know, it was a great opportunity. Yeah. But again, I thinking in my mind that I come in through this country and say, I will be the next executive. Yeah. I will be the next CEO in just 1 month. Yeah. And that's how coming some people. Yeah. Well, I say not some people. Everybody. Yeah. Everybody is coming to this country and say, hey, I know that this is it's an American dream.
Yeah. Land of opportunity. You think you're gonna just hit the ground running, make lots of money right away.
It's the land of opportunity for the last 100 years, not just for the last 20 years, 100 years. So I decided to move. But when I come in here and say, hey, you can start working right now in the hotel, I say, yes, I do it. I think as a server, but it's overnight. I say, okay, it's weird, but I do it. When I went to the hotel and finish apply, hey, you come in here, you will working for housekeeping. It's me, housekeeping. I don't speak very well English. I don't speak any language, just Argentinian language. No Spanish language. It's totally different. It's different. Yeah. So the supervisors take me, give me the uniform. I say, it's weird, this uniform, but okay, I do it. And I say, this will be your car. And this, is the car of the housekeeper. Yeah. You have the map, you have the rooms. Yeah. So what I need to do, I ask, you need to clean the toilet. Well, it's not clean the toilet, you will clean the restrooms. Yeah. Say, what is the restrooms? You know toilet? Yeah. I say, no, I will show you. She said, okay. And when she showed me how I need to clean, say, really, I need to do it this one? Yes. Say, the first question that I have in my mind, say, they will pay me $5.75 to clean the restroom per hour. I say, it's very hard. It's, okay, I will do it for the first night, and if I don't like it, I'll move to the other one. And I cleaning and I thinking all night. I say, I hate this job. I don't want to do it. So many times pass in my head that, hey, I need to leave. I don't want to do this one. Yeah. But I never do this kind of thing in Argentina where I need to do this one. I will finish and I will say, this is not for me, and I leave. Mm-hmm. And when I finish, I see the restroom like immaculate, Yeah. It's sparkly. It's great. So I did this one. I finished. Say, I'll do it next night. Why not? Until that I find something else. So in my mind, one night is changed. I want to leave, and right now I give you another opportunity, Yeah. And I cross that night, with someone is telling me, you know, hospitality industry in Miami is great because you have a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
So what's in my mind this kind of phrase? So why is so important working in hospitality? Maybe it's the industry that you have a lot of opportunities to grow. So okay, I give you more opportunity. The next night, working very hard, cry all night, but cry when literally cry. And the second night, I recall the phrase that my dad always tell me: "Hey, you need to try to do your best." It's funny because I didn't understand the complete phrase until that I have 36-year old. He tell me, "Try to do your best." No, be your best. Do your best. It's try to do your best. But I decide in the third night doing my best.
Yeah.
And people start to saw that I do something different. I don't complain for anything. I do my best in the cleaning. So they say, okay, this is a guy that maybe we can train.
Yeah.
He have a really good attitude. So why not give you the possibility? I recall the first guy that is giving me the opportunity, Carlos Lopez, was my supervisor that is promoted me to a lead person. And I asked, why you give me the opportunity? And I say, because you have a good attitude. And I always say yes. If I need to tell, hey, you need to stay in longer because I need to clean this one, and you say yes. Never tell me any excuse.
Yeah.
So that's it. Because I ask, because I remember I have 21-year-old, and I see people around me that is 35, 40. Say, these people have more experience than me.
Yeah.
And again, after 9 years, it's passed for so many positions, managers, area manager, until director of operation.
Yeah. So you basically start from cleaning toilets, and then you're running essentially the company division. And how did you go from that to actually starting your own business? Because you kind of told me the story, but it wasn't like you just woke up and like, all right, I'm going to start my own business. Life kind of forced you to do it, right?
No, yeah. Well, it was funny. I remember when I was area manager from this company, I have almost 500 employees on my supervision, and I recall one person is coming and say, hey, why you not put your own business? You're running a lot of employees, you know a lot of people. Why you not running your own business? I have 27-year-old. I say, no, because it's not the time. I knew in my heart that it's not the time. If I put in that moment, I will fail because I don't know anything about the other part of the business. I know the operation side, but how about the executive side? Because it's two different part of the business. I don't know too much about HR. I don't know how I need to run in the accounting side of the business. So no, it's not the time. I know a lot about the operation, but not the rest. I recall at 30 years old, my father-in-law asked me again, hey, why you not do your own business? I say, no, it's not the time. No. At 31, they give me the promotion for director operation. So I run in all complete Florida. And it's coming a really good and amazing CEO. He's running the most important consulting company in the United States. And he coming to me and say, Cristian, I saw you for the last 2 years. You're running a great business. Your area is grow 50% in just 1 year. Why you not doing your own business? This person, no. Say, well, maybe it's the time to looking around. 32-year-old, I have the issues in my life that I renew my work permit for 3 times. After 3 times, you need to back to your country waiting for the green card.
Yeah.
And before that I leave from the company, I have a serious conversation with the CEO. Say, Steve, I can do it. I can continue running the business. It's just 3 months. I have a great team, amazing team. I can run it. I will be involved with them. They can do it. Just 3 months. Don't worry. We're not losing anything. I can do it. But unfortunately, in that moment, I have a hard time with the HR director in the company. So after 15 days in Argentina that I took as a vacation, 16 days, I received an email that they fired me.
Yeah.
Because I suppose they say that they came waiting three
you to come
months,
back, yeah, yeah.
until I'm back. So it was funny because after 3 months I back, but the funny thing was they lost all business in 6 months.
Wow.
In Florida. Completely. Why? Because it's coming another person that they didn't understand the team.
Yeah.
So the team is start to leave. They move forward. They move to another business. They move to another company. So they lost everything. So when I back to Miami, I start to talk with the owner of one of the business, small company. They make $10 million in revenue in the last 20 years. They have the business for the last 20 years. And they offer, hey, Cristian, I know that you are great, and I want to offer, the position as a vice president of the company, and I will give you 50% of all business that you're coming from. Say, okay, that's a great opportunity.
Yeah.
Say, why not? It's my first partnership.
Yeah.
I was very excited, I have hungry. So I say, yes, I will do it. 21 years in the market, $10 million. We say, great. When I enter in the company, they don't have any department. They running like a mom and pop.
Yeah.
Say, okay, I coming from a company, for a real corporation. The organization was great. So that was my school. So I say, okay, I need to do a lot of work here, but I will do it. It's funny because after 3 years, we went from $10 million to $36 million in revenue. We grow like crazy. But it was hard because I built the HR department, I built the operation department. How? Create the team. Yeah. It's funny because some people say that I can build teams, but this is one of my skill.
Yeah.
So I built a team in the HR, I built a team in operation, I built a team in marketing, department that they didn't have.
Yeah.
So we went from 10 to 36 million. That moment, my parents say, hey, I don't want to continue grow. If I think 61, 62-year-old, yeah. I don't want to continue grow. It's fine. I live, my economy is fine, so I don't want to grow.
Yeah.
But I am hungry.
Yeah. You finally got your chance to do it for yourself. Yeah.
Correct. I was, just 30-year-old. So why I need to stop? I didn't understand.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, I think we need to take different road, different way. I think we need to separate. Yeah. It was hard, so I took just $3 million in revenue from the business, and I decided to move forward and create my own business. Finally, 30-year-old, after 10 years, the first, guy that has asked me, hey, why because it was at 27, I decided to create my own. And I create Link Hospitality. And the first year we went from 3 to 4, we closed in $4.5 million in revenue. The second year we closed in close to $9 million in revenue. And the third year, the last one, was almost $17 million in revenue, plus opening another business.
Yeah.
Like the platform that we're talking. Praise. Praise is my baby. I think it's the future of the hospitality business.
Let's break down your actual businesses now that we've kind of covered how you got to where you're at. Link Hospitality is more permanent workforce, right? Like you
Correct.
providing work to the hospitality industry. Give me some ideas of someone that would use Link Hospitality and why versus Praise the app, the temporary, and kind of how they complement each other, but they're kind of different.
Well, it's true. It's completely different. Link Hospitality provide more temporary staff. So we're working with hotels or restaurants that they usually when the restaurant is they try to open in, so they don't want to the safe here is the liabilities.
Yeah.
We have more employees around and we can give you more opportunities. So Link Hospitality provide the opportunity to our employees to grow. And I start from this way because imagine you are the owner of the restaurant that you open in maybe next week, you call us and we provide all the stuff.
Yeah.
And you imagine the 10 people that you have, 9 are great and one is not the kind of person that you want in the restaurant. So you call me and say, Cristian, this guy, I want to replace this guy. So we take it out. Why you want to replace first?
Yeah.
No, because it's not much with the restaurant. Okay, we don't fire him.
You just move them somewhere.
We move.
Yeah.
We provide training. Maybe you are a star restaurant, and maybe this guy, and it's happening a lot. We move it to a 3-star restaurant, and he received the Employee of the Month.
Yeah.
The standard is different, so that's why we're looking. Where is these guys can grow?
Yeah. So it's
We're
really
looking at the person.
it's solving the employee issue of starting and stopping with different jobs, not fitting, but at the same time giving the employer an opportunity to kind of rotate people in and build their team without having to go through all the work. Because it's really hard hiring people, meeting people, interviewing, trying them out, realizing 2 weeks in, oh, this is not the right person. Now I got to fire them. I just paid the taxes, insurance, everything that goes into it, right? It's a very complicated process.
Correct. And our bigger department is HR.
Yeah.
That is the reason, And I think it's a great opportunity for the people. You know how many employees we promotion last year? More than 65 employees. From room attendants to supervisor of housekeeping. From dishwasher to supervisors to manager.
Yeah.
More than 65 on a company that you have right now more than 800 employees.
Yeah.
So close to 10%. Close.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. When you give you the opportunity, that is our culture. We give the opportunity to grow, to make a career in Link Hospitality.
Yeah.
The other one, Praise, is more about the economy. I will put it that way. 52%, and this is the number that the city of Miami provides to us. 52% of the community, families that live in this beautiful Miami area need an extra income.
Yeah.
Imagine this, mom and dad, 2 kids, both working, kids in the school request, hey, we have a trip. The trip will cost $200. How we will pay?
Yeah.
How we will pay the $200? Because we're working in house, mom is working housekeeping and dad is putting the supervisor as a dishwasher.
Yeah.
So how we will pay $200? $200 maybe is maybe the 20% of the rent.
Yeah.
So they create the profile in Praise. They see the shift. Mom is a housekeeper. So she's working in X hotel. And in Y hotel is needed a housekeeper just for 1 day. And they pay $15 per hour.
Yeah.
So mom is taking the shift. After 72 hours, the platforms pay what she working. Half of the trip is done.
Yeah.
Ahora, we need to see how we pay the other one. That is need to apply and praise.
Yeah.
Or create the profile. So the platform is work like Uber.
Yeah.
Like Uber, simple like that. Business, put the request, self-employees, apply, business say, yes, I wanted this guy because he have experience, and plus he have 5-star. He's working in different another properties. Him working with the platform almost 8 months. So that is how it's the same algorithm that Uber has in the platform. Same.
And then you've also added Prana, a cafe in South Beach.
Yeah. You like it?
I do. I like the food. I liked it because you could actually have like lunch and eat there too. You know, it's not just coffees, and you can actually have a nice full meal there.
Well, and by the way, we start with the happy hour soon.
South Beach, you gotta have that.
Yeah, it's a South Beach. You know, it's was a great opportunity. Everything is, is. I think every step that you do is another opportunity. And what's funny how I started the business. Around the corner of the office was a cafe before, and I just went over there sometime and grabbed my coffee and back to the office. That was 3 months ago, Thursday. I just went over there. I tried to open the door and it was closing. I said, what happened here? Immediately I called the landlord that I know them. I say, hey, Margarita, what happened with the cafe? Say, oh no, they leave. It's very poor management, so they decide to leave, and I don't know. So what you will do with the location? Have everything there, all machines, all equipment. So what you will do? I say, I don't know yet. Say, okay, I rent him. Say, what? Yeah, I rent the space. You sure? Yes, I will do my own business there as well. Say, really? I will love make business with you because hospitality industry.
Yeah.
So okay, let's do it. And after 3 months, we opened a Prana Cafe, and Prana was an idea that first I thinking in the industry. First I thinking I want to give you a place to all people that is working hospitality can be there just after the office and say, okay, I want to drink a glass of wine, or I want to drink a coffee with my friends, or I just want to have a meeting with someone. So I want to give you the environment, the energy from the hospitality. So our services need to be great because
it's your industry. Yeah.
So and plus the name is coming for the energy. Prana is the work of energy in jogging, So so
Okay.
that's
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So
It comes from, you said jogging? The energy of
jogging,
jogging. Okay, Prana.
So it's coming for that side. I like the energy. So everybody that is going to the restaurant say, I like the energy that they have here. Plus we have a green wall that you see. So it's funny. So right now we decide to open another one. So soon we will have 2 locations. One will be in Bar Harbor area, and the other one will be in Sunny Island.
Yeah.
So this starts as a game,
Yeah.
and right now it's a business.
Yeah. So it's kind of cliche to say that you lived the American dream, but I think, coming from another country, literally starting out cleaning toilets, working your way up in that industry career, corporate world, launching yourself as kind of a partner, and then going completely on your own and building a multi-million-dollar business. What do you think has made you successful overall? What would you say is the key to your success?
Hungry, always.
Yeah.
Hungry, and my attitude. I am the guy that enters to the office all the time with a great attitude, positive attitude.
Which is hard in business, because even when you're making a lot of money, life it kicks you in the teeth sometimes.
I'm very honest, I am very honest with you and with everybody. I have so many issues, so many. Last night I have a complaint in California. California is another world. You know very well. You know very well.
Yeah.
So I have an issues, very huge issues in California. But again, it's my decision how I can, be in front of these issues. with positive attitude or with negative attitude. So always I say good attitude, and I resolve quickly the issues because I have in my mind that they can, they will feel in my energy. That is positive. I don't want to do any something wrong, especially with the labor department or with the employees in California. So that's the goal, And when they feel that, they say, okay, let's fix this. And usually I fix it. Sometimes not, because it's life. You can control a human factor again, but if you have a positive attitude, you can do anything. Anything.
You said something to me before we started that you felt like in life everything goes back to the decisions you make. And as I heard your story, I think back to when you said, that first night you cleaned the toilets and you were like, should I do this? But then at some point you made a decision to do your best, and it's created a butterfly effect. Would you say that it really comes down to decisions in your life that you've made that you've decided to do your best in this moment, and it's ultimately led to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing?
Well, decision is everything. As soon as you take a decision, you come back.
Yeah, you got to go all in once you decide.
So my decision always is going all in. So in the business is the same. So you touch very hard the cry, and you say, hey, you cry. Yes, I cry. Yeah. I am a guy that is, I need to cry, I cry.
Yeah.
But in that moment, what's a click? I have two options. Continue cry and back to Argentina, or do something different. What's my decision? Do something different. Yeah. Grow. But I think it's two things that I have. Is I am hungry. What is the next? Yeah. I am the guy that I get up at 4:30, 5 a.m. Not because everybody say, oh, you need to get up because you need to start the day. No, because I believe. I believe that I need to get up at 4:30 because my time will be more, focused in the thing that I want to do. First, I go to the gym. I do triathlons. So for training in that, you need to be very disciplined. Yeah. Determination is key. So start to training early because I finish early too. Yeah. When people is sleeping, I training. Yeah. When people just get up, I eating my breakfast. Yeah. That is the difference. What you do with your time. Yeah. I don't want to sleep. My wife tells me, why you not sleep? I go to bed around to 11 p.m. and I get up usually 4:30, 5 a.m. Usually 4:30. But why? Yeah. I want to enjoy the life. The life is beautiful. You need to enjoy what you're doing. So why not?
Yeah. So I think it's a great episode so far. You want to shout out where people can find Prana, Link Hospitality, Praise App, how they can follow you on Instagram?
Well, I am new in the Instagram, and it's very hard to run in the Instagram. Social media, I'm not very fan of social media, but I like it. People, it's funny, but people ask me so many questions about what I'm doing, how it's running Praise specifically. They can find me in Christian Praise in Instagram. I am very new, so I hope that you can follow me. Yeah. And it's very interesting. But I want to give you something. To the people that is follow. I don't want to be another guy, Okay. I know in Instagram because I wanted that people follow me for what? For a reason. Yeah. So some of the followers are friends. Yeah. So, but I want to give you something. If they have any question or I can help someone to grow, I will be there. So they can follow me on Instagram. I don't have Facebook. LinkedIn is Cristian Longo. So, but about the business, Praise is in Instagram, and they can follow. I think I recommend everybody that complete the profile, start working over there. They can make some extra income. Yeah. Business, welcome. We need more. And Link Hospitality is a company that is built as a dream, and unfortunately right now it's not my own dream. It's the dream of so many people. So I am very proud of them. I can give you so many examples. Ricardo is the director of marketing, and he's starting as a supervisor right now. He's the director. He's doing an amazing job. Isabella is the HR manager. She started in the reception 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So the Link is the company of the opportunities, I think, like this country.
Yeah. Awesome. I think we can end it there. It's perfect. Thank you so much.